Hey, good day. Welcome to the Higher Grounds Podcast. I was out for a run today, and I passed by this warning about a stop sign coming up. I live in the deep south in South Carolina, where we're filled with rednecks and running streams and fishing and hunting, and plenty of people who love the Second Amendment. I want you to take a look at my stop sign here. The warning of the stop sign it shows that someone has pumped some nice lead into the stop sign. They have felt the need to exercise their right to bear arms, which is a law, and they have shot another law that warns them about stopping. As we're in this day and hour of freedom and liberty, and this day of I'm not under the law, but I'm under grace, there's a lot of people who are shooting at the stop sign warnings of the Word of God, Old Testament and New Testament, whether it be Old Testament moral law or whether it be the Beatitudes and the ministry of Jesus on the Sermon on the Mount, or whether it be the Pauline epistle mandates and laws that he laid down for us. There seems to be the crowd who absolutely loves to say, we're not under the law. Well, Paul said it this way: the law is good if it's used lawfully. It's amazing how these individuals, super spiritual as they are, pick and choose the laws that they like to engage in, or to leave apart or leave aside and say we're not under that law anymore. Take, for instance, murder. It's an Old Testament law, you're not to murder. Or homosexuality or adultery, you pick it. They're okay with all of that, but they're not okay with us choosing other laws in the Word of God that goes against the grain for them and their new liberty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to understand the law is good, and it points us to the truth of one fact: God hadn't changed. Even in regard to those laws that we feel like are negated in our lives now, there are some words that we could discuss at a later time that shows which ones are not applicable to us today and what still is applicable to us now. Can I say this to you? I have found that a lot of this grace talk and liberty talk really has to do with the fact I want to live as close to the line as I can, and I'm not really interested in personal holiness. Now, I know that strikes at the grain of some of this crowd, but I want you to know it doesn't change law, and you can shoot at it with your little shotgun, but it didn't penetrate the sign and it didn't change the sign. And as I get to the stop sign, you can decide to choose to run it if you like, but the consequences may be dire to your physical health. I would assume that we all have a good Bible, and I would ask you if you would consider it prayerfully and carefully and seek holiness and see if it doesn't change the conduct of your life. From the Higher Grounds Podcast, have a good day, have a blessed day, and love the law of God. It converts the heart, and it'll convert the soul.